welcome to the Rooted and Rich podcast, where we talk about building wealth through listening to people's money stories. Today we have Jaden on, and Jaden is going to tell us about his business, entrepreneurship, and how you can scale and grow your content on social media, which is, by the way, a side hustle in and of itself. Like if you're trying to figure out a way, hey, how can I make money without having to do anything really extra? Maybe you like to go out to eat and you've become a food content person and you're putting food content out there and you're able to monetize that. There are ways that you can make money, and then you take that money and you invest it. We invest in the stock market, we invest in real estate, and that's how we build wealth. It doesn't have to be that you're starting this major business. So Jaden, thank you for joining us today.
Of course.
Tell us about yourself.
My name is Jaden Young. I am your favorite entrepreneur's favorite content marketer.
Okay.
So I have a content marketing firm, and I'm also a consultant as well. A bunch of slightly big name people
Okay.
running the back ends of their content, helping them build out content teams. So therefore, they don't have to go and pay a big agency thousands and thousands of dollars and things of that nature.
Okay.
Helping them make a profitable personal brand.
Awesome. Sounds good. Now, tell me something you learned about money growing up.
Money in particular, I would say something I discovered about money was
It's word discover. I want you to tell me what you learned. And it doesn't have to be what people told you about money. What did you learn maybe from watching people? Were people around you afraid of money?
yes.
People around you spend it recklessly?
No,
or were they
afraid of it.
savers and they were hoarding it?
Every single dollar they tried to hoard it as much as possible.
Mm.
And so growing up seeing that, I already didn't want to work a 9 to 5. Like always, even when I did have a job, I don't promote this, but I would skip going to work and I would go flip things. I used to flip laptops. I used to flip cameras and things of that nature in high school and middle school. And so I always knew how to kind of get a quick buck. And so that changed my perspective on money just from what I saw in the household
Right.
or like in family members. Cause it was really in family members, cousins, aunties, things of that nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so then you took the leap into entrepreneurship, and that's a scary leap to take.
Yeah.
Now, did you, because you learned and you saw people around you that were afraid of money, were you also holding some of those fears?
I would say even today, I am not as quick to spend money.
Okay.
Now, I've had to work over the fear of spending money because I genuinely used to be scared of spending money. But in the past, it was rooted in, I don't know when my next dot or like where exactly it's going to come from or when it's going to come.
Yeah.
And so that anxiety around it, it was very hard for me to spend it because I'm like, I don't know when this comes back.
And if you can't spend money, it's hard for you to grow a business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so now I'm just thinking in pure abundance and putting, even when I do spend money, spending it in the right places. A lot of my money right now is just going back into the business, whether it's training team members, hiring mentors, things of that nature.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that it's very natural for people to have sort of that scarcity mindset.
Yeah.
And it makes it so that you can't grow because you don't invest, because you like, oh, if I buy this house, what if I can't afford it? If I do this, if I invest in the stock market, what if it goes down? You're just always thinking about the what if on the negative side. But when you start thinking in the abundance mindset, like you said, you're like, well, what if I do great? What if I blow up?
Yeah.
Then what? What am I going to do with that money? So, and I think a lot of it for me, what I've learned is it's not really about how much money you make, but what you do with the money when you get it.
Oh,
right? Like
okay.
knowing what to do with it.
Yeah. So I think that's been hard for me because at least I see younger people, we have to actively seek out that information.
Yeah.
And so honestly, it feels like all of us are just figuring it out one by one.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? That's why I wrote the book Rooted and Rich, because that's what I had to do, right? So like my parents were entrepreneurs and they did well, but at the same time, they've never really taught us about how to invest money or really how to take care of money. And so what happened was I, in my 20s, ended up having to file for bankruptcy, which was a horrible thing. It was just a really bad experience. But in that experience, I was like, I got to learn about money. I got to learn what to do with it. I got to learn how to make it.
It's go time.
When I get back, it's go time. And it didn't take me long to get back because I was so committed and dedicated to learning and making sure that, I went to see events like InvestFest. I went to read books, talked to people. I had a mentor and just kept doing that. So you're doing the right thing. I think that it's very normal. And one of the things I talk about in my book is that in the Black household, particularly, money is a secret. And a lot of times we don't talk about how much money we make or what we're doing with our money. And that is rooted in everything that happened post-slavery, from towns being burnt down that were affluent Black towns, from the Freedmen's Bank, where the government literally encouraged people to put their money in this bank, and then they allowed it to basically be misspent. And Black wealth was devastated in the United States.
Yeah.
And so we passed down sort of that attitude and that mindset of, we got to hold on to what we got because we don't know where the next thing is coming. We can't tell nobody what we got because somebody else might take it away. We can't share with each other knowledge and information because that might be taken away from us.
Right. So
Yeah.
honestly, I see that a lot in the marketing space as well.
Yeah.
People are scared to give away information
Yeah.
because either they're not learning fast enough or they're scared that somebody's going to take their information and go do better than them with it.
Right.
And so I see things like that, which it's almost like when hoarding money stops you from making more money.
Yeah.
It's like hoarding information in terms of marketing and content hurts you from growing.
Absolutely.
I see a lot of those parallels.
Well, at 22, you got a lot of knowledge, which lets me know you've had a lot of experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me something that you're looking forward to.
This year, I'm actually, and I'm not saying this because of what you do, I'm really looking forward to getting my first rental property.
Yes, good.
Yeah,
Good.
I think that's major because then that's something that I can keep, pass down, really build something, a really solid foundation with. So
Yeah. And it's good to start early. The fact of the matter is everybody needs a place to live, right?
Everybody.
So it's not like it's going to ever go out of style to own real estate.
Right.
So I love owning real estate. What I love about it is I feel like I'm helping people every day. I'm creating housing for people. I'm building communities because I'm buying distressed properties and rehabbing them.
Major.
So yeah, come on this side. And it's important also as you're building to have some things that actually make passive income for you, because you don't want to work for the rest of your life
Right.
and be working 100 hours a week. And,
Very true.
and so if you can have assets that you own that make money for you, then that's how you really start to talk about financial freedom and owning your time.
I already have an asset,
What's that?
my personal brand.
Your personal brand is an asset. Talk to us about how your personal brand is an asset. I agree with you 100%, but I want you to share with the viewers.
Close to about 2,000 individual hosts across social media. Every single last one of them works for me 24/7.
Yes.
They are either nurturing, indoctrinating my ideal audience, and people watch my videos and buy stuff from them.
Yes.
I don't have to worry about it. If I were, knock on wood, but if I were to never make a post again, it would take a little while for me to not be making money.
Right.
And so my personal brand has allowed me to get on stages, speak to people, meet amazing people, make more money, is things of that nature. So my personal brand is a genuine asset.
It is. And I think everybody has that and they don't realize it.
They don't.
And so a lot of people, even if you're working a 9-to-5 job, you still have a personal brand.
Right.
You just are advertising that brand to your corporation. There's nothing wrong with that. That's good. But you have to see it as that.
Yep.
That's your brand and you have value.
Yeah. So I think, not even I think, I know for a fact every entrepreneur needs to have a brand.
Yes.
Because if one day you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you just want to shift everything, your personal brand will allow you to do that.
Yep.
And if you don't have a personal brand, it'll take longer to get back to whatever level you are with something new.
Absolutely. So what is one thing that you want somebody who's starting in entrepreneurship to know about how to be successful?
How to be successful? I'm going to say something cliche, then I'm going to go deeper. Go left when everybody goes right.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is, and I'll just tie it back to content. What happens is, since the internet is built how it is now, it's very easy for one person to do something and then everybody do the thing. And now everybody looks the same. And so what happens is that just creates a trust recession. So now nobody knows who's the real deal, who to trust, who to buy from, who's actually good at real estate investing, who's not, because everybody looks the same. Everybody's doing the same thing, saying the same thing. And so when you speak from your own experiences, principles, beliefs, frameworks, systems, that only you can talk about, that only you can create a moment on social media for, then you'll win.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's it.
I agree. And that's some knowledge that y'all got from a 22-year-old, okay? This man knows what he's talking about. Thank you so much for joining us on the Rooted and Rich podcast. I look forward to seeing all the great things that you are going to continue to do. I'm definitely going to follow you on social media. And tell us how we can follow you. Where can we find you?
I am on Instagram mainly at I am Jaden LY. That's IAMJADENLY. And then if you want my YouTube content as well, it's Jaden Lamar.
Okay, Jaden Lamar, thank you so much. And thank you for joining us for another episode of Rooted and Rich. We have purpose-driven people that are living in their purpose and building wealth, and you can too.